Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. Today I'm going to be decorating for Halloween and fall. So I just brought up all of the bins from our shed and I am going to just be pulling them out and deciding where I'll be decorating everything. I didn't really get anything new this year. There's a few little things that I got new, but for the most part, I'm just using things I've had from previous years. So I'll try to remember where everything is from. A lot of the Halloween stuff I'm actually going to be decorating in the basement, and you're not going to see that in this video. I will do a house tour next that will show all of the upstairs and all of the downstairs, and so you're going to see more Halloween downstairs, but for the most part upstairs will be mostly fall. With a little hint of Halloween, I am going to be incorporating a little bit of that upstairs. To start out, this welcome to our pumpkin patch sign was from Joann's and I got that last year. I'm sure that they still have it. As I went to a few stores this year, I did notice they had a lot of things that I have purchased in previous years at all of the stores that I've ever bought things from. So I feel like they do keep a lot of their best sellers and then they just continue to add some new designs to their store as well. I have a leaves candle. If you've ever watched any of my videos before, you know leaves is my ultimate favorite candle from Bath & Body Works. I usually order about 20 every year when they go on sale, and I have them throughout the whole year. So I have them all over the house, but 20 candles will usually set me up for the entire year. This little house sign that says cool air, there's like a few different sayings on it. That was from the dollar spot at Target last year, and I don't know if they have it this year. I actually haven't even checked that spot at Target this year, so I'm not sure if they would have it, but it does have different inserts that you can change throughout the year. Now moving on to my mantle, I did do this a lot different than I did last year. Last year we had a big TV up here on top of the mantle and we have since removed that. I wanted to have a big picture of Christ here, so we're just kind of decorating around that. But these stems I actually picked up this year from Hobby Lobby, and I just laid 3 down here in front of these pictures. This big black sign is from Hobby Lobby last year, but I did see that in stores this year as well. And then I'm just using a bunch of different pumpkins and I'm going to be laying these across. And I actually did something similar to this last year, but I used white and green pumpkins and the stems I used were just like white and green. But this year I wanted to incorporate more orange tones and red tones upstairs. So that's why I wanted to find some new stems that had some orange in them so that I could put some orange pumpkins along the mantle. And then on both sides, I am going to be putting these amber vases. And I also picked up these stems from Hobby Lobby this year. So this is really like the only new things that I got this year was basically some new stems and these 2 vases. And the vases were really inexpensive. I was actually thinking about maybe going and finding some at the thrift store and then spray painting them. But if I remember right, the vases were like $5.99 and then you get them half off. So they were really inexpensive, and those were from Hobby Lobby as well. Okay, I'm sitting here saying, I think that's all I got this year, but this little pumpkin guy with legs, I got him this year too. And this was actually from Zerker's Party Store. I don't know if you have one in your state. We have them kind of all over in Utah, so that's like a big store here. And that's where I got him. And then the gather sign is from Hobby Lobby, if I can remember right, from last year. So over in this corner, I decided I'm going to add a little touch of Halloween, and my kids love this over here in the corner. So I wanted to put our little skeleton over here. just because there's like this big empty space right here and I don't like that. So I wanted to just fill it in with something like bigger. So we have the skeleton here. We have this home is where you hang your broom sign. I'm trying to remember where I got that. I might have got that at Hobby Lobby, but I think that's a few years old. And I have a little cauldron that we will put some Halloween candy in. I found this little witch hat from Joann's and I just stuck that on the skeleton. And then just to make him look a little cozier, I put one of our throws on his lap, and I'm realizing how bad the lighting was after I kind of got all this filmed. So I turned the light off. I feel like that helped a little bit. But then I wanted to add some bats just going up the side. I actually got new bats this year. I've had the same bats that I cut out myself for like 4 years, and they are just trashed this year. So I picked some up that were already cut out. Those were from Zerkers as well, and I've used those a little bit throughout the house. I will also be using some of these in the basement and on our porch outside. Moving on to the breakfast nook area, I picked up this runner a few years ago from Hobby Lobby, but I'm pretty sure that I saw that there this year. I'm so glad I live in a world where their October sign is from Hobby Lobby, and that was from this year as well. Last year I saw the sign and I didn't pick it up, and then it was sold out. So I actually made my own printable. I will have that linked below if you guys want just like a printout of this saying. I love this saying. All of these decoration pieces are just from around the house that I'm using. And then I did get another one of those vases with these orange stems. I just thought that they would look really pretty next to this sign. And then this big sign I got last year from Joann's. Again, I don't know if they have that in stores this year, but this is one of my favorites, and I think I will always put it over here in the corner. And then that magnolia wreath is from Hobby Lobby. I have like 20 of these around my house. You can only find them in the fall time, but they do bring them out every year. So you're going to see some of these wreaths. I have some of these in my bathroom, my bedroom, and there's a few other places around my house that I have these wreaths, and they're so beautiful. But again, I've never seen them at the store any other time than the fall. Moving on to my dining area, this is actually exactly what I did last year. So if you were here last year, this is really basically the exact same thing. The only difference here is this dining table is new. It's not technically new. This is actually the dining table that I had as a child. So my family had this table for like 25 years. And my mom needed something a lot bigger when she hosts all of us over. So she was just going to get rid of this table. So we took it, restained it, and this is the table that I will be using now. So anyway, the garland that I have on this table is from At Home. I just folded it in half so it would be a little bit thicker and it would fit my table. And then I also got a wreath that matches it perfectly, and that was from At Home as well. have this tray left over and a bunch of pumpkins that I actually had displayed on our chest that we had as like a coffee table in our living room last year. We no longer have that in our living room, so I just wanted to put this somewhere in our kitchen. And with how ginormous our island is, I feel like it looks a little bare and it needed something here in the corner. This is like right when you walk in the door that you'll see this little display. So I'm just using, again, some leftover things that we have in our bins, different colored pumpkins, one of my leaves candles that I will be putting in here. But I feel like it's just very welcoming when you walk into our house. This is something I do for every holiday. We have 4 of these little wreaths that I picked up from Hobby Lobby. They're just in the wedding section, so you can find them anytime. And for whatever holiday it is, I will swap out the ribbon. And I just get this ribbon at Dollar Tree. This ribbon is a few years old. I just hold on to it and then I'll use it the next year. Anyway, I love dressing up the chairs and I feel like it just adds so much to your kitchen or dining area. Okay guys, well that's everything for this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you have not yet hit that red subscribe button, make sure you do that and you will get to see our full house tour. That will be the next video that I upload where I go through all of the bedrooms and everything else that I have decorated for fall and for Halloween. So thanks again for watching and we will see you guys in the next video.